At the beginning of the next week, all eyes will be turned to the pandemic influence on the world's largest economies. In our video calendar on InstaForex TV, we will find out what reports will reflect this information and how markets will react to it. On Monday, the world's leading economies will report on their business activity in various sectors. Thus, Germany, the Eurozone's main economy, is expected to reveal its manufacturing PMI data. Most analysts suppose that the indicator will be above 50 points only in the manufacturing sector. In other sectors, business activity is likely to drop. That is why traders will surely sell off the euro. Investors understand that under such poor conditions, the ECB will have to loosen its monetary policy. Moreover, the regulator has already hinted that it's ready to take new stimulus measures. At the same time, the US manufacturing sector is expected to show a surge in business activity. According to analysts, in October, the US manufacturing PMI soared to the highest level in the first time since January 2019. However, preliminary estimates for November point to a lower reading. Nevertheless, this information will hardly change traders' sentiment, as services and composite PMI may significantly rise. On Tuesday, the second round of the euro sell-off is highly possible. The fact is that the IFO Institute will disclose reports on Germany's business climate. Thus, business sentiment may slide amid the mounting number of confirmed virus cases and tougher restrictive measures. Of course, the euro will be under significant pressure from such poor figures and new economic problems caused by the second wave of COVID-19. On Wednesday, the US will disclose its second estimate of the US GDP for the third quarter. It's quite possible that the preliminary data will be upwardly or downwardly revised. Thus, the US dollar will change depending on the results. Some hours later, the US will report on personal spending that will point to changes in the US economy in the next quarter. The fact is that consumer spending accounts for more than two-thirds of the US economic activity. Economists suppose that in October the indicator may show a smaller rise of 0.7%, thus leading to the US dollar depreciation. In the evening, the FOMC meeting minutes are slated for release. Importantly, the Fed's decision to keep the key interest rate near zero until 2023 may offset the positive effect of the GDP data. You've watched the latest calendar for traders on Insta TV with me, Anna Kasatkina. Press like and subscribe to our YouTube channel to always keep track of all the latest events on financial markets. Bye!